Yo guys, what's up? And in today's video I'm going to show you a new Lava Hound deck which just became playable because of the new balance changes, and in case you don't want to miss any kind of new Lava Hound decks, for example after the balance changes, just make sure to subscribe to this channel. And you guys can see we are playing this crazy Lavaloon miner deck but playing with the Monk. So in case you are just playing for example against a lot of archers, by the way in my opinion archers is probably one of the best cards right now in the game because of the balance changes. In case you don't want to miss these kind of new Lava Hound decks, just make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys asking, okay, CarlTheLegend, where's your Zap? In my opinion, no one is playing Inferno Tower right now, at least in top ladder. Write me down in the comments if you think something else, but no one plays with the Inferno Tower, and everything else you are able also defending by, for example, with the Monk. So I prefer having more troops and just having my arrows, and for sure Firecracker got buffed, archers got buffed, especially the archers are just so broken right now, so you have to, yeah, actually you need to have some arrows in the deck. So that's the reason why I'm playing this Lavaloon miner deck. Also having miner for example on killing the archers is just incredible good. So this is my, not my go-to deck this season, but this is my actually most favorite deck I could get right now in the game. That's also why I'm showing you today, guys. And when winning games like them, just so easy, I think it's a good proof that this deck is also really working. But I'm also pretty sure that I won't play this season this deck until season end. So just a small spoiler in case you're wondering what my new main deck is going to be. Just make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I said, because I don't know it yet. But as soon as I know it, I'll also just make a video about that. So now, miner tanks for my balloon. Just make sure to connect him to the King Tower. Also, this deck is crazy good when you want to just farm up your pass, because in case you want to have a fast pass on level 30 as soon as possible, just make sure getting as much as possible crowns, and that's the go-to deck. Alright guys, it's a lot of fun for me right now. Let's give Franco Rojo good luck from our side, also playing with the Tombstone. For sure you're facing a lot of Hog Rider right now, a lot of Mighty Miner, a lot of Monk, and against all of these cards your Tombstone is pretty good. Also I expect an Giant Archers matter probably. So yeah, Tombstone, it's no question that we are keeping, that we are just keeping our Tombstone in the deck. But for sure everyone plays arrows because of the archers, and it's kind of clear that the arrows are also pretty good against the Tombstone. So this is a small indirect nerf to my Tombstone, but it is how it is. I take that, I try my best as always. And my Phoenix is now on the way. Lava Hound comes down as well. Monk, I think you might have asked, Carl, why are you playing with the Monk? I'm not sure yet if the Monk is the best substitute or the best decision on the ground, but in my opinion, Monk is just a new card. So I am personally a big fan of just trying a new card, just giving my new card a small chance. So that's just my mentality, how it works. And also, Monk just got a buff, as I said. Monk is pretty good, and when playing against archers, when playing against the buff archers, just using the ability, just sending the projectiles back to the archers feels pretty great. So that's why I'm just playing with the Monk, with the Monk right now at the start of the season. But right now it looks pretty bad. Miner comes down, balloon comes down, so trying to make a small push onto him. I expect at least 2 balloon hits, maybe even 3 balloon hits, but now we might get a counter push by our opponent, and that's nothing you really want to get, trust me guys. So okay, it's time for arrows, it's time for a Phoenix on the Witch. So Witch dice, also my Phoenix egg dice, that's pretty good. But to be fair, Phoenix is still the best decision when you want to support, or when you want to have a air card in your Lava Hound deck. But to be fair, the new respawn Phoenix is bad. It's just bad. It doesn't even connect onto your opponent's tower. In case you just wanna, or you're just sending your naked Phoenix onto the tower. So this feels bad. This feels pretty bad. But otherwise, in total, and you have to just see the card in total. In total, the card is still the best choice. In my opinion, Phoenix plus Skeleton Drake is still in most of the Lava Hound decks the best choice. And in case you want to play with 3 Lava Hound cards, just make sure also playing with the Flying Machine. But now we just managed winning against Rich, Phoenix and the Giant, and I think he still had the Graveyard, so that's the proof why this deck is so playable. Okay, guys, I was talking about how good this deck actually is for just farming trophies, and you guys might have also the issue as I do. It's hard leveling up the pass, especially when playing on a second account where you really want to get the rewards. So that's pretty good. Just use the stack. You guys can see you just getting nearly always 3 crowns, and when getting 3 crowns, it's good for the pass. I'm recording this game at the season beginning, so you have the same experience as I do. Just crowns are so important. Monk comes down. Monk is also just reflecting the Hunter's projectile, so I'm using my ability right now. I hope I'm killing the Hunter by 2 hits. That's the way to go. I just managed killing his Hunter by using my Monk offensively, so that's the way to go. Monk also just kills his completely tower, and because your opponent isn't even understanding which kind of cards you're playing, you're also on level 11 capped, which is great for us when playing, for example, on a Smurf account, and I'm just playing the whole time on my Smurf account right now. That's why I just talking about that. In case you don't want to miss my grind on my Smurf account, make sure subscribing to my Twitch channel. It's in the comments below as always, and this is just incredible good because we are getting the next 3 crown, and now let's just try to get, let's just try to finish him as fast as possible, because this makes it even more effective when farming crowns, also just pushing up in the leagues. So yeah, to be fair, our Skeleton Drakes, I think that's it already. I'm not sure yet, but I think that's it already. Every minor hit is taking 58 damage, so 2 hits left. Now we finished them, and it's the next 3 crown. I think right now we're having 3 crowns in a row. And you guys might understand what I'm talking about. It's just 7 minutes 30, I think, right now, and just having 3 games finished already is incredible good. So I love this deck so much for having the effectiveness, for just having so much offensive stuff, but I failed my arrows, so I might lose this game. Let's give our best. I had to get down with the Drakes anywhere, so I also could defend the Goblin Barrel a little bit. And yes, right now we are facing Lockbait, and I was talking about nearly no one is playing the top ladder or played last season the top ladder with the let me predict the lock. Okay, I was wrong. But yeah, no one was playing Inferno Tower. That's why you don't have to use the zap. And for just facing once out of 100 games Inferno Tower, I think it's a waste using the zap just for the 1% when facing Inferno Tower. And yeah, in all of the other matchups, it's better when playing just with the arrows. Phoenix comes down. His only response. Okay, right now we are facing exactly what I was talking about, but this is just how it is when recording some videos. It's always you facing exactly this, what you're talking about, you're never facing. This is crazy, but guys, please comment me in the comments, comment in the comments below, please. Do you agree with me that you don't need a zap right now, because actually no one else, just Jesus Galicia is playing with the Inferno Tower? I hope you guys agree with me, and to be fair, we just managed taking his tower down, even he's playing with Inferno Tower, so it couldn't been that bad of a deck. Now Monk is on the tower. He's not defending yet. It's crazy how fast you can climb up this league. So under 10 minutes, we just won a 4th game in today's video. Okay. And because we are able just finishing our opponents so fast, I'm just jumping instantly into the next game. In a 12 minutes video, having I think 6 games is crazy, or 5 games, I'm not sure, but even 5 games is pretty good, is pretty decent. So Lava Hound is coming in the back in case we are facing graveyard. It's just time for a counter push. But no, we are facing Inferno Drake. So facing exactly this matchup, which I don't want to face because I'm not playing with the Zap. But this is part of Clash Royale. This is just a daily Clash Royale business, to be fair. Next Monk comes down on the right. I just want to split up the pressure. I don't forget that he still has to defend the left lane. Some pups are on the way. My Phoenix is on the way. So that's the way to go. Also, my Monk now tanks for my egg. So my egg spawns. But to be fair, yes, it's just a mini Phoenix. It's a mini Phoenix. I would call him exactly mini Phoenix. To be fair, I think my old Phoenix has 20% more HP, 20% more damage. So I expect the tower would have been at around about 200 HP. So that's the hard life of CarlTheLegend. Yes, guys, you're completely right. So next Lava Hound comes down, and I'm not worried about an Balloon which might come on the right lane. I expect he's playing Mega Knight Loon minor deck, but that's just my thoughts in my mind. So next Phoenix comes down. This time I'm not able killing his Inferno Drake, so just supporting the push with the Monk right here. Killing Mega Knight. It's time for the next Skelly Drakes, and okay, I think it's not time for. Oh no, right now. Never mind. It's right. It's time for the ability. I'm able killing a lot of or tanking a lot of for my Skelly Drakes. Now my opponent just played 3 times already his miner, so why not just playing a miner or a Tombstone in the back, tanking for the miner, but this time he's playing his minor hog push on the other lane, but this is no big deal. My left lane is at full HP, so I can take about 1500 damage. Now, just 30 seconds left, I'm able building up an insanely huge counter push. It's an insanely huge counter push, and miner comes down. Tombstone is on arrows range, exactly predicting Skami. Here we go. And now it's just time for spamming everything in. Not even the miner is able finishing us, and here we go. I was talking about free crowning our opponent. Again, there was no game in today's video where we didn't free crown our opponent, so this is the go-to deck. This is a lot of fun for me. Also, it's so good for leveling up your pairs because yeah, there's no other deck right now. You can get better crowns. So thanks as always for watching. Write me down in the comments which is your opinion about this crazy new Lavaloon miner deck. Thanks for watching as always. See you next video. Bye guys.